Hmm.
Brace yourself. What's good? What's good? Y'all are tuned into another episode of Sadior Presents Open Conversation After Dark. So put your kids to bed. 18 and over only can listen. So we're going to take it from there. Let's start the show.
All commentary, thoughts, and opinions of those that are participating in this group and named only, not by any affiliation, association, employment, or agency out therein. Thank you very much and enjoy this episode of Sador Presents Open Conversation After Dark. Y'all know what time it is. If you
Ooh,
know, you know.
that just gave me the shakes, TC. I'm sorry, Mr. Sir Storm.
Thank you, because she about to find herself in the disciplinary pose playing
I'm
around like that.
sorry.
Be careful. Get it right. It's not a game over here. It's late. It's late night. It's late night. No fake night. Let's go.
This
What's
is the
going on, people? How's everybody doing? Let's go around a circle and everybody introduce yourselves, ladies.
Well, this is Anika Lorraine, and there is none that's the same. So,
And this
Nat.
you
is
know,
the one and this is the one and only. I'll do anything. I try twice.
Ooh. Ooh.
oh,
Damn. I mean, you know what I'm saying? No, that's some serious shoes to step into. I'm just J Monet. You know, I like to play. What we playing with tonight? Let's go.
okay.
Fellas.
Y'all. My
Fellas.
bad, y'all.
Go ahead, fellas.
Yo, it's Nick at night. You already know how I handle that night, so I'm always busy at night. I'll say that.
I'm your man. Lick the stick, you lick it, I stick it.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
And last but definitely not least, I am Sir Storm. If you know, you know. Get that name and get that title right, because other than that, might have to put you in that disciplinary position and teach you the lesson you said your daddy should have taught you. You heard?
And what's
Oh,
going on? This is
wait.
Rock, aka Mark 5. This is a show that we started that's a spinoff from Open Conversation because we needed to have an adult conversation. So this you can check it out on the same streaming platform, but if you're under 18, don't click it because Simply D says sticky. Hey, I couldn't help myself with that. Look,
Yeah.
it was this there, man. So look.
Simply decent.
So what's going on, Miss Lorraine? Let's talk some topics. Let's
I
do
don't know.
topics.
Y'all tell me what y'all want to talk about. I mean, I told you the one that you sent me about with the Cam Newton interview was kind of interesting when he was talking about the knowing your woman's list, how important that is.
Go into more details, and then we can take it from there. As far as what he was saying, far as what?
Okay, so he was saying, his current relationship, I believe he's in a relationship with, I think her name is Jasmine Brown.
Mhm.
And he was saying how it was important for him to know her list because it could potentially affect him dealing with her. Not really so much the number, but if it was somebody that he close to, like you know how people be messing with all the ballers and stuff like that. He not man enough. His ego is not built for him to deal with knowing that she slept with somebody else that he's close to or around.
So I'm gonna give a quick example for people that just still don't get it. That's like me dating a chick, and I say, "Yo, who did you date? I need to know who you dated." And she like, You don't need to know who I dated, but you might have dated Lick the Stick." And I might be like, "Well, hold up. I'm around bragging about you, how yeah, I got this woman, this and that." And Lick the Stick be like, "Man, I had her, Nick at night had her," and I'm sitting there looking like a fool because I'm sitting there thinking I got something that everybody else ain't have, and they sitting there in the corner laughing at me. So that's what she mean. That's when he said that Cam Newton said, no, he said he wanted to know. That's
Yeah,
what
he
he said.
wanted to know her list.
Yeah,
Yeah, he needed
yeah,
to know her who she slept with, basically, for that very reason.
yeah, because he ain't want to be at the Football Hall of Fame sitting there holding a hand, smiling like, yeah, y'all like this. And then other people like,
Yeah.
yeah, we had that. Like on that type of on that type of vibe. So what y'all think?
Nah, I
I mean, no?
agree. Um, I can agree to an extent. If you slept with somebody like too close to me, that is a problem. You know, especially if it was something or like if that's like the homie or something. You know what I'm saying? That's too close. But he does have a solid point because it's embarrassing to him to sit there and hold you as like let's say that he was planning on proposing to her and stuff, and she slept with half the people at a joint, and it's gonna be quite embarrassing. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you marrying that?" Like, and, I slept with her, and he slept with her. He done slept with her too. You know, well, how many players on the football team that start? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like
All right.
it's just a bad look. So I get where he's coming from when you say that because you just like, I need to know because I'm not trying to look like no fool. But that's the same thing with
All right.
females too, though. They like
Well,
some chicks want to know who you slept. They like, yo, you slept with the
I don't
homegirl. They
want to
might have
know,
an
but I
issue
feel
with
like
it.
yeah.
we can't. It can't. I mean, I feel like they should understand that it can go both ways. I could feel some type of way where I'm spreading you, showing you around like you the prize, but you done
Hmm.
took down like 3 chicks that I know. Like that don't look good for me either. So I understand how he feel, but it does go vice versa. But guys don't care about none of that. That's what I'm saying. Like they don't give a damn. They gonna take down everybody, and it shouldn't matter because they think they're the prize. So
Well, I would
you
say
know how they go.
boys. I would say boys don't care about that. Men do.
But I can understand.
Well,
I do agree if you're going to enter in a relationship with somebody like, and you know that is a possibility that the person that you dealt with is somebody he got to interact with. He should know. Yeah, like I definitely think he should know. That's not okay at
So
all.
so before we
With,
get
and
to that,
what?
with all
let
due
me try.
respect, nah, with all due respect, let's keep it a buck. You don't go to where ducks is at looking for a swan. You see what I'm
Mm,
saying? If that's the type time that you're on and that's the way you think, and you already marginalized your choices by even having to think like that. So that shows what kind of choice you made to even want to be that concerned about who she might have been with, if it was the homie, if the shorty, if the dude was with the shorty's homie or whatever. You don't go into elegant, don't go into marginalized or minimalized places. Don't go looking for a duck, don't go looking for a swan when you're surrounded by ducks. Just keep it a bed. You got to go to where that quality where you don't even think about that. That's the one thing that I will say. In my past life in the business, my brother loved them. I couldn't stand the groupie joints. I prefer the chick that has no idea who I am, ain't caught up in all of that because it could be vice versa. He talking about wanting to know the list. She trying to see what the bank account looking like.
But
Hmm.
that, I mean, but I think that can happen though in real life if you think about it. Like depending on whatever atmosphere you're in, you got actresses, they always linking up, they marrying one another. Entertainers of different because it's who you around. So it's a possibility if this is the people that you spending most of your time around. You might, if you're not in a stable relationship, you're gonna end up with more than one, and you might be in the same arena. That can
So,
happen, but I
so now
don't
so
you
think
picking
that.
somebody. So now you picking somebody out of convenience. You're not doing the work that it's
No,
going to
no,
take
no.
to
I'm
find.
saying like far as you being in I can be in a relationship with one guy and then that relationship
Mhm.
is over. But because we all in the acting world right now, we all dealing with the same person. I might connect with somebody else through Mark or something that he worked with, but that don't mean that, I know him, you might know them. But that don't mean that couldn't happen. That's what I'm saying. But I can understand how a
But
guy can feel
but
uncomfortable with that.
but
So I feel like
but
you
you see
should
how
tell them.
but you see how you explain that. You make so you unmarginalize the situation.
But he
If we were
also
in a
said that
relate
his ego, it was his ego. So again,
and
he
that
said
so
his ego wouldn't allow him to be able to tolerate that or deal with that. That's just him.
so I'm a,
Everybody don't think like that.
right
Most people ain't even
right.
asking
But
about a list.
we're talking
I don't
about
need to
that.
know who you
We're
slept with. I
generalizing
just
it
need to know you clean.
to where we are exactly. So again, it goes back to what it's saying. His ego can, and it's funny that we said that he said that because I have a line that I say my self esteem don't go that low because if I know a person had a past before me, whatever happened, they ain't me. Just like I'm not whoever you was with before, whatever. They ain't me. My self-esteem don't give that much concern about that because at the same time, if that's something I got to worry about, then that person probably ain't worth the energy to go that far to have to be worried about what it's going to look like around other people.
I mean,
So
I hear what you're saying.
Exactly.
That sounds all well and good, but we already know. Like, I know from me growing up in the projects, y'all know how y'all had them certain women that they call hoes. Like, that's what y'all labeled them. So when they grew up and then they got with somebody else, y'all was like, dang, I can't believe he wifed her, because y'all looked at her a different way, but he didn't see it that way. But that happens like that. You know what I'm saying? So some
Yeah.
guys care about, that type of
Like,
image that it brings. And
Well,
I understand that. I understand it. It's a double standard. We already know that, but it is what it is. Like,
most men have a code amongst themselves that they're tight with, and that code is you don't mess with nobody that dude has already messed with. They're off limits forever.
yeah. And some people don't feel like that.
But that's what we trying to say in this space. And I'm gonna be honest with any topic we discuss. You might have the view that you have, and you saying what we know. You're going by your experiences. We can't experience what you experienced as a woman, as a man, in this type of conversation. Like you said, the real men do real men work, and there's a code. There's a code. There's a way to, just like the sisters. The sisters don't really play that game. The real women don't really play that game. Like you said, being in the same circle and they hopping back and forth with each other. First of all, let's keep it a bean. In the entertainment world, in certain circles, y'all was all in the same places anyway. You was just waiting for your turn to get at her after somebody else got done. You
pretty
seen her or
much,
watched her doing something.
pretty,
If you know
pretty
you, if
much.
you know, you know. So we're not
Yeah.
gonna, again. This is talking there. This is after dark right now. So let's keep it a buck. Those of us that's been in this entertainment game and that music game and that game long enough and been around them people, you see it's all broken out in the news now. That's why Diddy only getting 10 years or whatever. Because everybody tried to
Yeah.
say he made him, he made him, he made him. No, y'all all made a choice. What happened was y'all was in this man's house getting videotaped, and you was in a state where you didn't have to be two-party agreement. So now you shook because, oh damn, they got me on the yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So understandably, there are codes in place, just like we know some folks will defy the code. There's plenty more that will follow it. But in this case, the brother said his ego won't allow. Cool, your ego won't allow. But that was the choice of woman that you made to make you feel that way. Because if he'd have went somebody that was coming out of Juilliard or Carnegie Mellon, that
She's
was
a really
a
good
word,
girl, though. She don't even,
yeah.
obviously, she don't
I'm
really
not
have
saying
a big
nothing bad.
list.
Not
That's
saying
why he's
nothing bad
with her.
about her. Not saying nothing bad about her.
That's
But
why I
the
say
whole
I don't
purpose
even
of
think
bringing
that
that
really matters.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it all comes back to him because when it all comes down to it, he's the one that has some type of feelings about whatever took place before him. And what they say, you look for trouble, you
He
bound to find
agreed
it.
though that that was him though. He didn't. Yeah, he
so
didn't
Hmm.
negate the fact that it was his ego and why he felt the way he felt. And I just agree that a lot of men probably do feel that way. Like, I mean,
Well,
Mark,
not
how would you feel? How would
not
you feel
getting.
about working with somebody that you knew had slept with your wife
Well,
previously before you?
say that again. You talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, say that question again. I was trying to plug the camera up. I finally got it.
So the work industry that you're in, whether it be acting or whatever, how would you feel if you had to work side by side with a nigga that was used to sleep with your wife?
It wouldn't bother me because he not me. I'm different because I'm comfortable because I know I do what I do. So it wouldn't bother me.
I think we can all look at it from that standpoint, but
Yeah, I mean,
I'm still going, I don't care. Like, I know I do what I do, but I don't want to know that the next bitch got what I'm, especially if I know he giving
I
it to me
agree.
like that. I don't want the next bitch
yeah, like
having what I,
Right. I
yeah, that's what I'm
agree.
saying.
Because
Like, so
in the
I can
back of my
understand a
mind,
guy feeling the same way. Y'all ain't
And
got to
that's that
play it. Like,
lioness
I'm
Monet,
confident
territory
in
coming
myself.
out.
I'm
Nika, I'm
confident in
saying
myself.
this.
That has nothing to do with me not wanting
Right.
another female
man,
to have what I'm getting,
And I'm
or
saying
know
this,
that
and
she
we not
Nika, I'm
experienced what I
saying this.
got.
we not gonna
I
sit
don't want
around
to
and
sit
talk
on the
about what you
couch.
did and how your relationship was though. We ain't gonna like do none of that.
No, but
What?
at some point,
No,
you're
I'm
going to
just
go
saying,
look
just
over at that nigga and go, damn, he was nailing my wife or he was nailing my girl. I don't want to sit on the couch and we come in, oh, yeah, me and her used to go together a couple years ago. And in your
not just
mind, you're
that.
going
I
to be
know
like,
how he laid me out with toes in my mouth, you know what I'm saying, in his mouth and shit like that. Like, so now I'm looking at her like, damn, was she getting the same thing? Like, yeah, like, no, I
nigga,
don't want to
what?
know that you
But
was drilling
see,
her. Like, I don't want to know that.
All right, so wait, so
Right.
since I'm the other female, what's wrong with me? Because honestly, I don't give a damn It's like he's not with her, at least not to my knowledge. He's with me. And a lot of times you may bring something out in that other person that the previous person didn't bring out. That's
I
why she was a
agree.
hoe all that time until she got with this dude. Things started changing. He helping her, she helping him. So they seeing things different. So I don't know. I just see things differently. And
I
at the
think
same
y'all thinking
time,
more of connections and stuff. I'm not even thinking about all that because again, I stand on if you get an experience with me, like you'll never have one like that with nobody else. So I'm not. It don't have nothing to do with that. Like I'm just saying, like we all know that our men done been with other women. I understand
right, of
that.
course.
But if I gotta work in an arena in a space with a woman that I know he did to her what he was doing to me, I'm still brave enough to be like, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that feeling.
I can respect
I
that.
That
know
But
he ain't
again,
taking her
I
down
don't
no
know.
more, but it
y'all
don't
Listen,
chicks be
matter.
listen.
losing y'all mind. Y'all be
Wait
losing
a minute.
like he was
So
yo.
listen, I'm gonna
I'm
tell y'all
just
this
keeping it
again.
honest though. Look,
Listen,
that's
I
what
was
it
raised
is.
by 8 brothers. I was raised by 8 brothers and my father. So it was a few things that I was taught from being like 8 years old. So one of the things my brother taught me, he said, it's maybe 3% of men in this whole world that's going to be honest. You're going to have men that's going to cheat and act a fool. However, as long as he's with you, he give you the majority of his time. When he see the other chick, he give you the respect, and he loving you the way you want to be loved. Let it be. And at the same time, I had 8 brothers, and they definitely shared females. The only thing that they female couldn't fuck with was their barber and their mechanic. They said they could fuck with any other nigga in this world, but don't fuck
Hey.
with my barber
Damn.
and my mechanic. So again, I
Oh,
was probably
goddamn.
raised a little bit differently, so I see things a little bit differently. But yeah, your past is your past, and what we doing right here is what we doing. Because now you're gonna start asking other questions. It went from how many people have you been with to who have you been with. Then it's gonna be, well, how was the love making? And it's gonna be like a whole bunch of bullshit
Yeah,
where it's not necessary because this is where we are. So let's just move forward and be where we are and leave the past where it's at.
she
Well,
gonna be
let me
like,
stand
And
on
you
saying too
lick her
that I
again,
don't
booty
agree with
too.
asking for the list though. Yeah, I
again,
don't
Yeah,
that's
agree with the
why
list.
again, if you're on a certain level, you have a certain relationship with your boys, certain people are off limits. Even if they approach you, you have a conversation with your
I
boy.
agree.
Yo, we're not gonna say no names, but yo, this chick tried to holler at me, yo. What was up with you two, and how do you feel about
And
that?
I
We gonna
said,
have a
and I look,
conversation.
and I said, go ahead, bang her. She don't mean nothing to you. Go ahead, bang her out. I'm gonna keep it 100. Go ahead,
But
T,
I'm
bang her
telling
out.
y'all, a lot of guys don't have that loyalty. You'd be surprised how many niggas I turn down because I'd be like, no, I used to mess with your homie. They don't give a fuck. I'm
Nope.
I
telling you
believe
Yeah,
that.
that's the.
They
and
I
don't.
know
those
that's
They
true.
those
don't.
are niggas and little boys. Men have a code, and we stick to it.
And what's crazy
What's
is
the code?
she didn't
Yeah,
try
I
to
don't.
do.
The
She
niggas
didn't.
don't even know it.
She didn't try to do one of my bulls. She tried to do two. Cause then the other bull called me like, "Yo, what's up?" Well, I said, "That's old school, man. Go ahead, bang that. That ain't mean nothing."
No, what about the boy that didn't tell you?
Oh yeah. Then there was one boy supposed to be my boy that didn't tell me that I
Because
know
he
he
probably
banged her.
hit.
I'm like, damn. Okay, I know who to trust and who not to trust. So, you know,
What's up, man?
That's crazy.
we gonna
Oh,
keep it 100.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's wild. Like I always keep it like this though. As long as Shorty ain't fuck with no one close to me, we good. I don't give a fuck about anybody else. But if you as long as you ain't fuck nobody close to me, and you don't, you know what I mean? Then I ain't worried about your past and shit, because we all got a past. Everybody got a whole phase and shit. So it is what it is. But as long as it ain't too close to home, there ain't gonna be no friction or nothing.
I
That's
agree. That's
it.
why I say
Because
you should
when you
tell them.
don't, because truth be told, when you meet somebody, you don't know what background they're coming from till you
exactly.
actually get to know them. You dig?
Mhm.
So
Or how you meet other people either. Like, yeah, that's I
yeah,
mean, it don't matter.
like everybody dropped some good viewpoints on it, like especially different perspectives. I like that. You know, it's funny and shit. But I can see how y'all females get mad as shit. Like, hold on, he be putting his thumb in my ass and shit. Was he putting his thumb in her ass too? Did he
Well,
did he
now
lick
Can
I
did he
don't
do,
know
lick that
about
one
now
part?
I
can
don't
do,
know if I would go
Did
that far.
he, nah,
can do,
yo,
Look,
women
right.
do, yo,
can
I
do.
see, yo, look, my old work spot, yo, these Jones was rumbling outside in the garage parking lot because
Hey,
one
hold
used to
up,
fuck the
hold
other
up, hold
Jones,
up, hold up,
and that was one of
hold
the
up,
Jones they said. I was
hold
cracking
up.
up. I was like, yo,
I'm just
Hold up. I'm asking for a friend. Somebody just told me about a thumb in the ass. Did I just hear that?
And do.
A thumb in the ass. I'm just asking for a
And
friend.
do.
Yeah,
And do.
chicks love that shit.
They
Okay.
said a thumb in
And
the
do.
ass make
So
you spaz.
okay.
Okay.
That shit
So
dry.
is it
Look,
fair to
look,
say? So is
one
it
leg
fair to
up,
say
thumb in her
that there
ass
are
and
some women
stroking
out
it.
here? Is it fair to say that there are some women who prefer other body parts besides a penis in the ass?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Is
take a
that fair?
finger.
Yes.
Or I'm
Yes,
gonna
they
take
are.
a
You got the
Yes,
finger
they
butt
are.
over a
plugs with the
penis
lights
every
and
day.
shit. Yeah.
She said, "I'll take
Yes, they
a
are.
finger." Look. I see.
A day, I'm gonna choose a finger.
Look, I see you, Jay.
I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Like,
Hey, hey,
yeah.
hey,
I
hey,
ain't
Jay,
think
hey,
I ain't
Jay,
think
Jay,
that
you ain't got
deep.
Hey, Jay, you ain't got to think.
that part.
Hey, Jay, you ain't got to think that long. Don't worry about it. You ain't got
okay,
to think that long.
okay, okay. Don't get
Everything
away
fixed.
now. Don't get
But she
away.
got the
Everything
handcuff.
fixed.
Handcuffs. She
Uh-oh.
got the
Okay,
handcuffs
She
ready.
said you
Hold
ain't
on.
getting away.
I
Mr.
got a couple.
Storm.
I got a couple pair of real joints that don't got that plastic link in the middle. I don't need to. I can
Hey,
break them
Going
joints.
on? What I'm missing?
She
What I'm
got the
missing?
she
'Cause
got the handcuffs
You
out.
missing the making of a Pornhub. That's what you missing.
that's
I ain't
what
nothing.
I'm making. I'm missing an
Mm-mm.
OnlyFans page.
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness.
It's a OnlyFans, it's a link tree. You got it all going on
Look.
right now.
And do.
QR
And do.
codes.
and
Yup.
did,
I got a
And
and
now
QR
we
did.
know
code
that
for
all
you.
y'all men not with the list. Oh, y'all don't give a damn about a chick pass,
It's
so
it's
to
not
speak.
it's not nope wrong. That's different. That's different. We're not saying we don't give a damn about a chick's past because that now let's keep it a buck off of the funny shit we be talking about. Knowing a past is important because that also tells a man or a woman how to treat the other one. Because if a person was in a tumultuous relationship or an abusive relationship or they coming out of something that was a little off kilter and they're trying to get back out into the world and they want to open up and be vulnerable again or be open to a person needs to know they got to be careful because you could do something that could possibly trigger a situation and that makes them revert back into not being open anymore, making them feel like that was taken, that vulnerability was taken advantage of. So it's not that we don't care. My self-esteem don't allow me to worry about the next dude.
Right.
If it was
PC,
something
I know
going
you
on
be
that we
getting
need to
all
know,
therapeutic and stuff on us, but that's the
I'm gonna
daytime
tell you
show.
one
We
more
talk
time. That's the
about
second
sex
time
on
you
this
call me
show,
teach. That's
brother.
the second time
We
you
ain't
call
talk
me that
about the
name on here.
She
emotions.
she
This is not
wants
that
the
name. Stop
discipline.
the
Search
recording.
She
Stop the
storm.
wants the
Search
recording.
storm.
discipline.
Stop the
She wants
stop the
the
Oh,
recording.
Sir
discipline.
Storm, I'm
It's
She
sorry.
a
I'm
it's
wants
I
the
sorry.
have I'm
discipline.
very
Listen,
That's
conscious of
all.
my branding.
this is the first day
She
I just
wants
got
the
introduced to
discipline.
you. Sorry.
I got you.
I
Look,
just got
She want that
introduced to
discipline. I
Sir
heard
Storm.
somebody
I'm
say it.
sorry.
I heard
Discipline.
somebody
She
say it. She
wants
want
the
that discipline.
discipline. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm
you right. You right.
I'm just
Now
saying,
you
like,
right.
we this is nighttime. We talking about sex. We ain't talking about emotions and feelings. Like,
But get but you but you
I
but
didn't mean y'all didn't care about that. I just meant y'all saying that y'all didn't care about a woman's sex record, like track record. Because that's what he was saying. Like he needed to know that. That was the list. Like,
all right, listen,
we wasn't talking about her character or nothing like that was never in play. I
check
mean,
this
to
out
my
real quick.
knowledge, she's a good woman.
Listen to this. Tell me if y'all can hear this.
I needed to know. I have to. And I'm gonna tell you why though. I want to know. Because before I sit up here and really keep moving and elevating our relationship, I want to know who got one up on me. And if I'm willing to take on that burden, because why I want to know? If you had any type of relationship, intimacy, experiences with people that I really know, I need to know that. I'm owed that. Because if you don't give me that, you got me, hey y'all, this is my girl, and you got somebody over there in that corner like, that nigga don't know. Baby, you want some juice? You want some punch?
But you're a special man because a lot of niggas they're too insecure to actually really hear that shit.
That has
You're
nothing.
a special man.
It has nothing to do with insecurity. But this is what I want women to understand. If she had been with somebody that was close to me, I would have had to respectfully. I'm not there yet. I can't.
Not that grown yet.
I can't carry that weight yet.
Right.
You cool. You're beautiful. But baby, that's my teammate.
Right.
Baby, we see each other too much. We in the same rooms. And even though he a good dude, my ego is gonna be, yeah. And that's the man's super.
But
So that's what
he
that's
right
what he's
though. That's
saying.
too close though.
Wait a
He
minute, that's
right. That's
Cam Newton,
too
right?
close.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cam
Yeah, that's
Newton.
Cam.
That's Cam Newton with like 1,000 children that didn't marry none of the mamas. That
Yeah.
Cam Newton?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't give a fuck about that nigga. The one that didn't make no kind of, you know what I'm saying? That's the nigga we talking about? Oh shit, I could be talking about somebody else. That one? Oh shit, let him go.
But I
Who
understood. All
cares
I
what
was
he
saying
think?
is
Cause he
I
hitting
understood his
everybody
point of view.
raw. This
Right.
nigga hitting everybody raw. You don't have no respect for nobody because you ain't look to marry none of them. Bruh, fall
Well,
back. Back.
and since you bring that, because I never paid attention to his personal life, I think him saying that is what I'm
We
trying
can't
to
hear
say.
you,
That
Nick.
Nick, you went down. Say that again.
am I muted?
No,
No.
no,
No.
you just your volume went down when you was talking.
Hold on. Hear me now?
You good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, what I'm saying is him saying that like he can't handle certain things like that. Like now listening to it more, and then she's mentioning like, yo, his all them baby moms and shit like that. It makes sense he can't handle that. His ego can't handle that.
Guilt
When you,
make you tilt.
He got he
yeah,
got he got 8 kids.
yeah, he can't even commit to. Like I said,
Exactly.
couldn't even commit to. So I look at it now. Now I look at it just a little bit different. I'm like, well, shit. He's saying that, but he's saying that about one. I'm like, but he couldn't even. Yeah, I
But
mean,
you
so
don't even understand his perspective of working with these guys, like you on the same team with them and stuff like that is
Of
still weird.
course. I see
no,
that. I
it's
be
weird.
That's
It's
seeing
all I'm
weird,
that
saying.
but
I
all
understand
wrong.
that point
I'm
of view.
speaking on him just saying certain things. Now and I look, I'm like, oh,
But he
well,
definitely say his views on
makes
like
sense.
why he didn't get married and his fear of doing those things and stuff like. And
Yeah,
I
of
mean, you
course.
just gotta respect everybody's decision because nobody don't force them to have kids with nobody. These women be willing participants, so it is what it is.
Oh no, of course. I agree with that
I
too.
feel I'm gonna keep it a bean. I feel like you're trying to have it both ways. I feel like
But
you're trying
you
to have it both
still
ways. Because
Yeah,
listen,
that
hold
that's
on,
what I
wait,
was.
hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
there you go.
We have
That's
to
what I was
listen.
trying to say.
No, keep it a bean. We have to learn to listen. Now, the way we were talking about it gave one perspective. Now we heard it for ourselves. Bottom line, that's a hypocritical move right there. Secondly,
yeah.
like you said, yes, women are willing to have babies with anybody that they think they can get something out of. He says, because I'm not a million, I'm not, and I hate to even try to make it sound like me and Bo in the same category. All I will say was, if somebody thought it was mine, they didn't have no hesitation. Oh, I think I'm late. Really? Okay. Go through this whole process. I've had people blame their children on me that belong to somebody else, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I said we wasn't even in there like that. That wasn't our situation like that. What is you talking about? We didn't go there like that. Oh well, I thought that. See, there you go through it. I see that your mind was on something else. But like, tried it twice, just gave it to us. This is the dude that made those decisions over and over and over and didn't have anything solid except the beautiful child that came out of it. Now you talking about what your ego can't handle? Let's keep it a buck. If it wasn't for the fact that he was getting that bread like he wasn't able to break them off and now got the one of the second highest podcasts in the world of podcasts, he would be having a problem having to deal with. He might have Sean Kempism, but because he found a lane and was able to keep himself viable and also participating because he is an active father. So we're not gonna sit there and play like he's not there. But
Exactly.
you got to be mindful how you throw grenades out there because shrapnel fly everywhere, Captain. And you can't sit there and say my ego won't take it at her pass, sir. She got to deal with yours
Well, all I'm gonna
because
Yeah,
say is she's pregnant with his
yours is
second
right there, and
child, so
yours is
that
right
is
there
what it
in her
is.
right. Yours is right there in her face.
Yep.
publicly.
Your past is right there in her face. You
Yeah,
trying to
she
figure
had to
out
deal
and
with a lot
guess.
dealing with dealing with him because she talked
Yeah.
about women that dealt with, niggas that had a bunch of baby mamas and all that stuff, and then she
Mm-hmm.
became a baby
Mm-hmm.
mama. So she dealt with
Right.
that. But the reality is she's staying 10 toes down on the woman that she is and how she take care of her man. And he's staying
That's
10
right.
toes down on how he is and how he appreciate the woman that she is in a relationship that they got. And that works for
So
them.
the
And that's
so
ultimately
the
what we doing in relationships. Like, you being what
so
worked
the
for you.
past shouldn't matter if we making our present stronger than all of that.
Well, it mattered to him. That's why he's saying that's why he's with
Okay,
her, because she ain't fucking nobody in his circle.
guilt make you tip. So well, that's good then. Because I'm gonna say that again. So if she was the swan, then cool. He made a better decision because he was fucking with some ducks before if he had to worry about his teammates smashing.
Yeah, of course. I think y'all all done fuck with some ducks, haven't y'all?
Not knowingly, but yeah.
I mean, at some point you found out. Yeah, I'm sure they probably don't
I
come
know. I've
in
been.
looking like a
Listen,
duck.
I have kissed a couple of raccoons in my life.
Shit, a lot of
Some,
different things, right? You never
Not
know
kissed a
until
couple
you
of
in it.
raccoons twice.
I didn't kiss
yeah,
no.
Kissed,
Raccoon. Said
twice.
raccoon.
Kissed a couple of
raccoons.
raccoons twice.
Them niggas was ugly as fuck. And I don't know what it is about some of us
Oh,
women, but we
we
think
talking
we.
about ugly?
If it's
Hold on, we
me,
talking about looks?
I
We
would
talking about
take an
ducks as far
ugly
as looks?
man. I take an ugly man to think that he would do right, rather than take somebody that was so that wasn't into himself. And it's not a self-esteem issue. Some people say, "Oh, you do that because you don't want other women looking at my man." Listen, he can be a mutt duck, and a bitch will still look at him. If he look like he got some Gucci glasses on or some Prada shoes, a bitch is gonna look. So it ain't that. I'm just not really attracted to the super gorgeous, drop dead,
You want what they
handsome
call
man.
a smugly guy or
Right. Give
whatever.
me that.
Oh,
Right. I'll take a ball. I'll take a nigga with a beard any day. I think a beard is the sexiest part of a
Oh,
man
oh shit. So I
ever.
got a chance. Hold the fuck
Agreed.
on. I got a chance.
Agreed.
Ever.
Yeah, we too old for
I
baby
got
faces.
I
Right.
got a
I'm too
chance. Hold
old,
the fuck on here.
and I am so in love. At my grown ass age, I am so in love with a beard. I mean, I could lay and just run fingers through that shit
Mm-hmm.
all day. It is something about a beard that just makes a man attractive. Listen, Seal could put a beard on right now, and that motherfucker probably be cute.
Silver.
mm.
You said silver?
You,
Seal.
Yeah,
Oh,
Seal.
that must be a
her.
Seal.
hell of a beard. That's a hell of a beard.
Ah,
Look.
he said
Oh,
that's a hell
that's
of a beard.
and look, he got
Yeah.
that Kiss by the Rose song. He get any chick
Yeah.
he want, man. Shit.
Look, he had a top model. Shoot, like he knew what he was
Yeah.
Now,
doing.
isn't that something? Because a person doesn't necessarily look the best, their
Right.
talents can open doors for them that people want to be with them because of the way
Absolutely.
they sing or
This
dance or
niggas might
any
have a
of
good.
that. Like,
Listen, y'all just said it's okay for a different body part. You know, I asked for a friend besides a
How
penis,
many you asking
and
for?
I was looking at the thumb. I looked at the pic. You gotta have a big. You gotta have a big ass thumb. I mean, you cannot come with a little thumb. I'm sorry, your thumb gotta
I
be.
know you can't. I know you can't see me, but Jay Monet, put your hand up. Oh wait a minute, hold on. I can't put my hand up. Hold on, wait a minute, hold on,
Y'all
hold on.
stupid.
I can read. I can read my
You
hand. Hold on,
can't have a little thumb.
hold on,
Wait,
hold on.
I don't
Where's
want
my
no
hand
big
at?
thumbs.
Where the hand at?
I don't
There we
I
want
go.
just
no
prefer
Pow.
big.
really nice.
I don't
There we
want no
go.
huge, humongous thumbs.
There
But
we go.
goddamn,
There
you
we
can't
go.
have a fifth grade thumb.
I just
Yeah,
want a
no.
really nice tongue.
My,
That's all. A
mine,
really
mine is
nice
mine
tongue.
is
I need
well
him to have.
graduated. No, mine
Satisfy
is
And
like
he
well
a
gotta be,
graduated.
Snickers
and he's gotta
bar.
be
Satisfy like a Snickers bar.
an amazing kisser,
Come on,
That's
man.
amazing kisser.
beforehand. Beforehand, because
You
men
betting
need to know we don't kiss
you betting a
afterwards, sir.
thousand
After
twice.
you done did certain things, we don't
You
kiss.
betting a thousand twice.
So it looked like we
What?
done went to a whole nother
Fresh in your
conversation.
mouth.
So now we
Hold on,
talking about
wait.
physical attraction.
You said you don't
You
kiss
know,
what?
you betting
I
a
said that
thousand twice. I just want you to know that.
you have to freshen your breath after you go down. You can't come back up to kiss. Like she said, you have to be an amazing kisser. I agree, but you have to freshen your breath. You can't come back up and start kissing after you done went down. Like we don't do that.
Really?
So
Who's we?
what you
Shit, what the
Dang,
fuck
really?
you
That
talking about?
I would
Hold
never
on,
think
hold
that
on.
you would be the one saying that
Hey,
Wait,
you
when
y'all,
can't
men.
wait,
lick the
y'all,
booty.
wait, y'all,
no,
wait, y'all,
hell no, hell no.
wait, y'all. Go
What's
when
up?
she
What's
when you
up?
come
What's
up
up?
from where?
From
Where
When
sitting
you
you
for
come
the
where
from
you
table.
think?
when you come from
I can't.
licking that
Yo, we can
pot,
sing together. We
when you
can't
take
talk together.
off that top and you lick that pot, got me?
Uh
Make
huh.
sure your head and shoulders is in that thing. But when you come
Right.
up, you gotta freshen up too. You can't just come back and
I
kiss.
can't
We're
believe
not doing
she's
that.
saying that. She
So
don't
what?
seem like
Why?
that you would be
Nah.
that person.
Oh, definitely. See, that's real
So
freak.
we wait a minute. So
That's
we got
freak.
to stop. We got to stop mid game to We gotta
know
take a
that.
time out before we go back in.
Ain't no
Well,
timeout to
as
me.
far as
Ain't no
far
timeout with
as the
me.
kissing,
We keep
as far as
going.
the
You
Let
can
me
kissing,
roll
tell
over
you
and grab a
something.
mint.
If I don't grab your head and put my tongue down your throat when you come from up there, you ain't did it right.
oh shit, no,
Yeah, that's
can't
what
do
I see.
that.
Okay. Wow.
Can't do that.
That's what I'm talking
Exactly.
about. That's what I'm
See,
talking about. I'm like, how is we taking a time out if
It's
all
not
right,
a
okay.
timeout. It's
it's
not
not
a
a
No, we
timeout.
timeout.
not
We just
taking the
continue.
time
Well,
out.
wait a
Listen, we're
minute.
not.
Let
It's
me
not a
let me let
timeout.
me let
We're
me clarify
continuously
something.
And ain't
doing it, but we're
nobody
just not
rolling over to
kissing.
get no
Hold on,
damn mint
y'all.
Hold
neither.
on, one second, 1 second. First, let's all talk at once so we can hear it. But let
Right.
me clear something real quick because we're going around the, me, I'm straightforward. Are you talking about licking the ass or are you talking about licking the uh
The Twizzot.
yeah.
I thought she
The
was talking about eating.
ass.
Oh,
Eating.
the ass.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Okay. All right. No, I just
Okay,
want
well
Okay,
let me
so
put
okay.
I mean, Miss
clarify.
Sir
Let's
Stormy,
clarify.
Sir
Yeah.
Stormy. Can you do your little
No,
thing, your
no, no,
segment
no,
real
no,
quick?
sir. No, sir, Stormy. See, she is definitely gonna make me pull out the
Sir
filthy
Storm,
like,
I
Discipline.
need
yo,
you to do that. I
yes,
need
work
you
it
You
to
want
out.
do
the
the disclaimer
discipline
real quick
store.
because I need
I'm
to
starting to think
retract
you're
my
doing it on
statement
purpose.
because I didn't know we was talking about eating ass. I'm sorry. I thought we was
No,
talking
we were
about
trying.
the
We were
basic
trying
oral
to.
sex.
No, we were trying to clarify. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, hold up, everybody. We can sing together.
hmm
We can't talk together because that's what I thought you were saying, and that's why I'm saying if I'm going down and I snoop out the Pink Panther and I come back up and I got to go do something before I go to finish what I was ready to do. I got to take a time out before I go. That don't you don't stop and take a time out before you when you running a fast break.
Right. Now
You're
you
not gonna
put
lick
Yeah,
his
your tongue
ass
in
and
and
my
come
like
back
ass
so
and it
I
down.
might
got
be
Yeah,
a different story.
yeah. You're not
so
gonna
like
put
you
your.
said, if I don't grab your head and put my tongue down your throat down and you didn't do it right, cool, because that's what I'm used
Ladies.
to. That computes for me. But I get it. If it's downtown Sally, and you going to the dark hole,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
you might
different.
have to, you know what I mean? I got you. Understood.
Uh,
Yeah.
Understood. We was just trying to
Understood.
clarify.
That's why
We
I
was
was
just trying
like,
to
y'all don't
clarify.
understand what she's saying. I don't think she's talking
yeah,
about what you call it, Pink Sally, because if
Pink Panther.
and then Pink Panther because like Anika said, if she don't grab your head and put well, number one, you shouldn't grab his head. You should push his head back down. Like, whoa, you ain't done.
No, sir. No, yeah, no. But
No,
like
no.
when it's
She's caught up in the
uncontrollably and you
moment. When it's
done your
good to
job,
her,
I'm gonna
she
grab
Right.
you
like,
and
come here,
reward you.
boy. Yeah, she like, come here. Hey, say that again. Say that word
Yeah, that
again.
means you
Say that
did a
word again. What
very
you just
good
said.
job.
And you gonna do what?
I'm gonna reward you.
That's how you supposed to be talking on here.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's how you supposed to be talking on here. I'm
But
gonna take one of
again,
your
that's why I said you
disciplines
need to
away.
put that disclaimer because what I said before, I was not talking about no eating ass. Yeah,
No,
no,
no, no, no, no, no. I
I
had an
don't
idea of what you
partake
were
in it.
saying.
And
We were
if
just
you're
trying
gonna
to
do it to me, yeah, I
clarify.
probably wouldn't kiss you either.
Nah, we good. And I think that's where J Bo they might have been saying if you was back there, if you was on the back door knocking, then you
Right?
might
Yeah,
want to
I understand it.
take a time out for you. Yeah, I mean,
damn
I'm
sure.
cool with that day. That's respectful.
Yeah, I think everybody agree with that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree.
not
Everybody,
That's
everybody
why I
don't
Okay.
get
stood
depend on.
strong with what I was saying. I
Uh,
heard what y'all was saying, but I was not bending because no, we not doing that.
Oh
I
yeah,
heard
now
what y'all
now
was
that
nobody
we're
saying, but
has
clear
not
on
no.
that
bending.
I'm
part.
gonna just hold on.
Can
Let me
you
give him one. We've been on here. Hold on. We've been on here for a minute. Let me get the views, opinions, commentary, and opinions of those of the individuals, not of any entity, affiliate, employee, or agency. Anything that you see is all members of the project of Open Conversation at the Dark. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you. Right there. So
okay?
what I'm saying is
So
that
so
you,
can I say?
it
Can
depends
I
on your
say?
kink.
Can I
So
say?
Go ahead,
Now
so
try it.
there are some women that I do know, and there are some men that I do know. In general conversations, have said, "Yo, after I eat a pussy, or after she slob my knob, I don't want to kiss her because
Right.
if I needed a third person, I don't need a middleman. I
Mm.
could have did my own. How you could suck your own dick, I don't understand. But it
Yeah,
was
that's
said,
weird.
and then I kind of thought about it, and then I was like, you just Pink Panthered me, and now you coming up to kiss me.
So you don't
So
put your I well, what's after dark? You don't put dick in your mouth after go in your pussy?
I'm telling you what some women say.
I'm just
Well, she
asking
said
because
she
to
said
me,
she
a
Are you
willing to
person
try
that's
it
asking me a
twice.
thinking like
question?
that, yeah, you can't possibly enjoy sex if your mind is like that.
Okay.
Just don't have oral sex then.
Okay. But no, not really. Because there are some women who prefer the balls over the penis
What, in their mouth?
for real, for oral sex.
Okay.
There are some women.
Ain't no fun if the homies don't get none. Yes, sir.
So I mean, there's
I
some men
mean,
who
they,
like
yeah,
who like to
guys
suck
like
the
you
titty.
to put
There's
their
some
balls
men
in
who
it.
like
Yeah,
to.
like,
There's some men who like to suck the titty.
Always do.
Right. Right.
City feed the
So
world.
there are some women who prefer the balls rather than the penis.
but what that got to do with when you kissing somebody after oral sex?
You
So
can gargle the nigga balls and then kiss him.
I
We
agree.
talking about you done bust a nut.
Oh,
Oh, that's a different ball game. Now you didn't
that's what that cream pie is. They enjoy that.
So break down because I'm lost now. Y'all done lost me.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
they keep
lost.
Everybody got
listen, they keep add no, brothers, they keep adding layers that
Don't say they.
I just
If
made
I'm
I
having
just
sex,
made
I
an
try
need
it.
to be
Try it.
there to
observation.
enjoy it.
Try it.
I
Try
all
it.
just
y'all
made an
collective.
observation.
Oh,
I
wait,
didn't
wait.
say me in particular, but I've had
Yo,
conversations with
I,
girlfriends of mine who have said, "Yo, when my dude go down on me, and when he come back up, I really don't feel good kissing him because I could cut the middleman out. I could
yo,
lick my own, eat my own
I
pussy."
guess I can sit there and say this. I gotta say this because I gotta keep it PG now and pick my youngins up. In the heat of the moment with a loved one, it's okay. Y'all can get what I said when I said that. That's all I'll say because I gotta keep it PG
Okay,
now.
I got you. Got you.
we gotta go PG. And then there are some women who prefer not to suck a dick, who much rather gargle the nigga balls.
So real quick, I hope you got headphones on at
That's what
night.
I first thought too.
You got
He
headphones
just said
on,
I'm gonna
right?
go P he just said I'm
Right.
gonna go
Yeah, I think
PG and she
she don't
went
want them to
double
hear
X.
him.
Dark came hard.
Like you got headphones on though, right? Since you PG.
No, I got
Okay.
headphones on,
All
but
right,
I just
all
can't say
right.
certain things.
Yeah, I got no,
It'll
I
be
got you.
coded.
I got you. It's just that we talking, and I want to make sure we wasn't in the car.
No.
All right.
Strictly shit.
Okay, got you.
I mean,
All
to
right.
me, in the
So
bedroom, like sex is supposed to be sex. I don't want to do it with somebody that I don't enjoy it with or I can't be free with. I mean, that's the purpose of not doing it with a whole bunch of people. Y'all should be able to do
Right.
right,
what y'all want.
Say it
And
again.
right.
again, even if I'm not, I mean, I understand what she's saying about, oh, when you come, you don't want to do that or don't want to kiss him. But like I said, like if you in the middle of having sex and he make you come, so you not about to put his dick in your mouth because of that, like I'm confused. Like, but it's if your mindset make you think that you eating pussy, then you probably want to eat pussy. That's
Or
all I'm saying.
or
Damn,
or
that was a
or
big
or
ass
or
jump. Is it? Is
or
that it?
That was a big
Is that
ass
or
jump,
terrible?
but you made a good observation though.
or
I
you
mean,
can
that's what I'm
put
saying. My
you
mind
can
ain't
put a
thinking
cer-
about that.
you put the search storm twist on it. Oh, you got worries. You worried about a middleman, and then we're gonna have a middleman, a middle
Well,
dude.
I ain't getting no middle.
We might be at a party, and we're gonna see what you're really about. You know, certain things motivate people differently. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Everything ain't for everybody. Everybody not who they think they are, and everybody not who they want to be. They just got to be put in the right situation.
Right.
So, whereas you said a nigga, if he doing it right, he gets rewarded. Other people feel like, oh, I'm not gonna kiss him because I don't want to eat my own stuff. I said to me, that means you don't even trust yourself.
So why
Right.
should I eat it if you ain't gonna
You
take
don't trust yourself because if you telling
it?
me I can't, first of all, I'm gonna say this. First of all, I'm not gonna go down there if you ain't gonna want to kiss me after because that being down there ain't right from the door.
Mm.
So
Facts.
once I do my sapiosexual stuff, and once I get you, yeah, I mean, running drippy, touchy, without even touchy, really doing nothing to you. Use the voice, sing a little songs, be in your ear, mess around, use that affection. See how, you know, what I mean, if it sound like macaroni and cheese, okay, we got a problem. If it smell like cottage cheese, we got something else going on. We go, yeah, I mean, let's do something else. Yeah, try it again. If you know, you know.
If
There
it's
we have it.
cottage cheese, bitch, you better take her to the doctors.
I'm like, what
I
is
ain't taking it nowhere
happening?
because I ain't
Why
taking it
is
nowhere
this?
because like I said, when it comes down to it, I know different things happen to different people, but my selections are select. Yeah. You can't just be female with the equipment and I'm good to go. Absolutely not.
I know that's right.
Like you
Absolutely
said,
not.
everything ain't for everybody.
Yep.
And
That's right.
it's as simple as
Real
this.
men put real men put in real work.
Exactly, because
Exactly. The rest
after
just
you
suckers.
after you lick and
Real
suck, you're gonna want to kiss me. So after I lick and suck on you, I better be able to kiss you too.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, sucker dick.
Wait, what?
whoa,
That's not
whoa.
what his name
There'll
is.
be no disrespecting to the king like that on
Wait,
After
what?
Dark. We're not doing that. Mm-mm. We're not doing that.
Try it twice is not
Try
being
it
nice
twice,
right
you
now.
crazy. You try it twice.
Twice is acting up. Twice
Yeah,
is
yeah.
misbehaving out this joint.
They gotta get a room. They gotta get a room.
Right? They be
They need a room.
bickering.
They need a room. They squabbles be
That's
crazy.
serious.
It do be.
Yeah, they squabbles turned just out like that episode of Martin when he was dreaming about him and Pan.
Uh-huh.
Right.
That's okay. She ain't gonna be putting no cements in my boots.
That's right, baby.
Uh-huh.
That's all right, because I see Jay Monet on his joint. Her little Mexican boyfriend gonna be a little pissed after this.
Hey,
Jay
hey.
Monet is ready for a session right after we get
Jay
off of
Jay
this
Jay
joint.
Jay,
You better
Jay
know
Monet
his
is
ass in the shower right the fuck now.
See,
He in here
look.
right. Hold on, let me see where he at. Hold on.
Wait, now explain to me. You put that. I see you
Hold
with
on.
this little mouth stuff going on. What is it, like a numbing cream? You said it
I'm on the
make your
show
mouth
right
wet?
now live. I told him I'm about to come in here and take that ass. You ready, baby?
Well, all righty.
Say you coming in.
You just got out
You
that
said
shower.
don't
You
bring
ready?
your ass in here with that
Wait a minute now. I'm
nonsense.
about to be jealous now. Come on, don't be showing off on the live.
All right. And so, listen, when we have oral sex, we got to kiss too. After oral sex, we got to kiss, they said. All that, babe. All that. I'm just letting you know what we doing up in here.
So we
You
got
glad they in
kids.
charge? So far, I'm in agreement. So far, you in agreement. I know the you is.
These conversations definitely live.
She gonna put that nigga boots on tonight.
gotta have the boots
She
need the
gonna be like,
traction.
come here, Hector.
All right, so let me tell
Where's
y'all
Need
the
your
the
truth,
boots
right?
at?
Let me tell y'all. Let me
need
tell
the
y'all.
boots for
He
traction.
come in from work damn near the same time every day. He's like regular every time he come in. Now in my mind before, because I go out at night, so I work at night. He worked on the day. So in my mind, I'd be like, oh, when he come in, we gonna do this sexually. We are gonna do that sexually. We don't never do none of that shit, y'all. We don't either. I leave or I fall asleep, or he eat, he fall asleep. But I be hype about shit, but we don't do it.
Yeah.
So all that shit
Yeah.
y'all just heard me say, I probably ain't gonna do that shit, y'all. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna do
We
it.
know how it
I
go.
ain't gonna bullshit y'all. And then I'm gonna go back in the room and he gonna be laying in the bed neck like, you ready? I'm like, baby, that was just for the show. I was bullshitting.
Damn.
I was bullshitting. You know I be bullshitting.
The
I was
She gonna be like,
disappointment.
I was trying out some new material.
He all
Now
excited
that's
watching
fucking
them balls
hilarious.
twice.
go ahead and
Look,
put
he
your clothes
ready.
on, baby. Go ahead and put your clothes on. Why you ain't dressed yet? Put your
He
clothes on, baby. What you
he
doing?
gonna be out there flagpoling like a mug. And she gonna tell us, oh, that was just trying out some new material for the next show.
Yeah, that was for the show.
Wow.
What is it? 7:59 p.m. You're checking out Open Conversation After Dark. We're gonna try to do
It
this
got real dark.
yeah. Yeah. It's getting worse. It's getting worse.
It got a little blue. It got a little blue.
It's a
You see
little
my
bright
back.
over
You see my
here.
background.
But you
It's
know what's
pretty
funny?
bright
You
where
see.
I'm at.
Yeah.
These conversations is needed because it hopefully it starts a relationship conversation about certain things, and give people something to think about.
Yeah. And don't always take our advice. Do what works with it for y'all.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
But
can I say something real quick before we hang up, guys? We get off
sure.
this joint.
Yeah.
All right, so like last week, I watched Pop the Balloon. It's nothing I'm really into, but somebody got me watching it. So I'm watching Pop the Balloon. I got Martin, we're watching Pop the Balloon. So they was like, what's your question to the next guy? And she was like, what is your love language? I don't know shit about love languages. So they're like,
Research it.
touching this and that. So Martin turns and looks at me. He was like, so what's your love language? So we started going through these bitches and checking them off. I don't need nothing. I'm not even in a relationship, apparently. Like,
Oh
apparently,
wow.
I don't do shit. I said, damn it. I'm so mad I watched that show. So I'm just telling y'all, don't watch Pop the Balloon. That shit can cause problems. I gotta get my love language up, y'all. I gotta do shit. So
I'm sure you have them.
personal
You just
touch,
gotta figure out what they
affirmations.
are.
So
He told me like this. He
let's close
told
out right there. Let's start closing out on love languages so we can end it on a nice smooth
Absolutely.
go out.
I was great.
Go
Say
ahead.
I
that.
like that.
Who
So
first?
finish up, J Monet. What was you saying?
My love language for my family on this right here is affirmations. I love y'all guys. I appreciate y'all guys. Continue to share your smile and love others as you love yourself. And get some good sex in. I'm sorry.
Miss Anika Lorraine.
Oh, me next. Oh goodness. I don't even know. So are we doing love language for the show or just in general? Just like my
Yes.
love language? Well,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna tell y'all directly what my love language is, but I'm gonna give y'all a note that y'all should keep in mind. When you
Okay.
learn your love language, learn to love a person in theirs, not in yours.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Deep.
That's good. I like
Deep.
that.
Damn, I
Try
gotta
it
get sound
twice.
effects rolling.
That was all right. Damn, D.
Try it twice. Where
Mm-hmm.
you at, baby?
Where my girl at? Lick this. No, I mean not lick the stick. Try it
Try it
twice.
twice. Lord have
Try it
mercy.
twice is right here. Love language. My love language is touch.
Yeah.
I think touch is a very important part of any relationship. Touch.
Mm-hmm.
Physical touch. There
Um,
you go.
whether
Touch.
physical touch, whether you come in the bathroom and just rub your hand across my knee or back of my neck or my earlobe or hold my hand. Touch to me is my love language and it is very, very important. That's why men, you have to have very clean hands. It is a turn off
Yay,
for a
yay.
woman if I look at your fucking
Come on,
hands
baby.
and your nails are dirty underneath and you're fucking touching me.
Come on. 10 out of 10 on that one. 10 out of 10 on
It
that one, baby.
turns a bitch off. I don't want
Come
you rubbing my
on.
ear. And when you come from over top of the ear, I happen to catch out the corner of my eye underneath your nails, and you got a
Ew.
whole Burger King four
Now,
for
Dark,
four
you about
under
to
that
hard
bitch.
start a whole nother segment. Now we cannot go into
Mm,
all that. Now we know you like physical
mm.
touch.
All right, don't have a 4 for 4 under your nails. That's all I'm saying.
I
There you
agree. I
go.
agree.
Good
Okay.
advice. Good advice.
Go
What you
ahead.
Nick
got,
and
Rock?
Knight, where you at, brother? Nick and Knight, where you at, brother?
I'm at Target, but nah.
Sell out. Sorry, let me stop.
but nah. Oh, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Don't start.
Shit, don't get me started with that shit. I don't give a fuck. But
He
look,
over there talking to the mannequins.
nah, yeah, you're right. No, but my love language is touch. That's all I can say. I really don't know much about that love language shit, but
Yeah.
Physical
touch,
touch. Yeah, most people
just
like physical
physical touch.
touch.
Actually, no, I think I did a test before. Compassion and shit. I don't know. Just treat me right. That's all. Treat me right. Show me I got value to you. That's my real love language. If you can show me
That that
I got value to you, then I
that's
fuck
words
with
of
you on it.
affirmation.
Affirmation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you
Ah.
go.
That's
Yeah,
words
there
of
you go.
affirmation.
There you go. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm.
my
There you
man.
go. That's
Good
that's that's what
looking.
I love the most. Because you do
Lick the
that, you get
stick.
the whole bank from me.
Hey, ladies, I hope y'all was listening. Lick the stick. Where you at, beloved?
He muted. He might be busy. What you got going on, Rock?
I'm
There you
walking
go.
There
this
he
young
is. There he
lady.
is.
There
I'm
you
walking
go.
this young lady to the sub, and she heard the conversation, and her response was, "You're supposed to love somebody in their love language, not your own."
That's what Anika said.
That's what I
Mm-hmm.
That's what
said.
Anika said.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah. So,
So
So
that's
what's
what
your
what
yours.
love
did you say,
language?
sir?
Huh?
That's
What's
yours.
your love language?
Uh, my love language starts from the moment we see each other. You know what I mean? Saying hello a certain way, greeting each other a certain way, uh, holding hands, touching, stuff like that.
So
Sound like
words of
less language.
affirmation and physical touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, T.
Yep.
Hey, you better love me like it ain't no tomorrow, baby. That's all I'm saying. Shit.
Sir Storm, what you got for us? Talking your sexy voice too.
Wait a minute, he just got back on. Hold on. We lost him.
Uh
We lost him. Hold on. He
oh.
should be
Oh.
coming in. Where he at? I just let him in. Oh, he coming in. You better change that name real quick, buddy. In picture.
Sir Storm, you here?
Hold on. Hold on. Where you at, brother? Boom. I think he on.
What dark ass you got on?
Yeah.
I wanted her to mention
All right,
her
here you
thing
go.
next week. I think I might go.
Here you go. There you go.
Back in there.
All
All
right.
right, Sir Storm. Let me hear your love language and your sexy voice.
Well, for all those paying attention tonight, my love language is actually acts of service. So I'm in the pleasure of servicing people that I'm around. So I have something to give. So I want to make sure whatever it is that I give you, that you appreciate it, that you enjoy it, that you feel rewarded, and that you feel appreciated. And if I can make you feel better after servicing you, then I know that I've done my job. So that's what I want to do for this episode of After Dark, is make sure that y'all know my love language for this week, acts of service. Love here to serve.
I,
If you know,
Ooh,
you
read
know.
daddy.
I like it.
Oh, I
I like
appreciate.
it.
I appreciate.
Rock, what's your love language? I ain't hear you.
My love language is communication.
Okay.
Communication. That's my love language. You got to communicate. If it's physical, if it's verbally, if it's just actions and this and that, it's driving me crazy. And that's basically it.
I
Communication.
don't know what category they fall under. Maybe like
You
words of
gotta be
All of
affirmation.
them.
because yeah, basically because you got to communicate if it's physical, touching,
That's it.
Okay.
verbally, and emotionally, all that. That's my love language
You want it all.
because
Okay.
that's very important. Like if I don't communicate with you, then how do you like my dislikes and my like? How you know my dislikes and my likes?
Agreed.
So that's the most important one I think that I would say. And again, I appreciate everybody for jumping on, and I guess Jess J Monet from Las
What's
Vegas.
up, Davy
Yes.
Daisy?
I appreciate you
I
taking
love
time
y'all
to
so
join us.
much.
You know,
Yes, I
we
appreciate
miss
being
you.
on the show.
And
I
for
miss
people
y'all
that
guys so much. This was
yeah.
Hey,
amazing.
hey, Jay, you got to send me some of that stuff.
Oh, I got you. I got
And for the people that don't know, Jay Monet used to be on Open Conversation. You can go to YouTube and search the shows and see her on some of our past shows. We appreciate her. Always have fun. And since she relocated on us and got busy because the time changed, it
Come on now.
made things
In
kind
the
of
Vegas
difficult.
streets.
Yeah.
Hold
So
on.
like
Not only did
again,
the time change, but that change changed. Holla at your big homie. You know what it is.
yeah. So again, I
Yeah.
appreciate
Hey.
each and every one of you for jumping on and spending this hour with us on Sador Presents Open Conversation After Dark. This is not for the children. For people that don't want to hear the conversation that we had, just go watch Open Conversation, the regular one that come on the first and third Thursday of the month at 6 p.m. for that hour. Again, this show is Friday. What's Friday's date? The 10th? 10th, right? Yeah.
Yes, Friday
Friday the
the
Mhm.
10th.
10th. This show is posted Friday the 10th. If you would like, you can go watch the first show. This is the second episode. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay safe, stay positive, stay motivated. Mark 5. Peace.
Good night.
Good night, all.
Good night.